Interesting to note, the police chief said that the FBI is telling him that these two suspects in custody in our area were not acting with any organization or any group of people. Also noting that Lee Malvo, the 17-year-old in police custody now, came to the attention of authorities back in December of 2001. There were questions about his attendance when he came to Bellingham High School because he came with no transcripts and no other documentation.
That's right. Let's switch over now to Brad Bell, ABC 7 News reporter Brad Bell, who's taken up position outside of the multi-task force headquarters in Rockville, Maryland, who has some new information for us this morning. Hi, Brad. What do you have for us?
Hi. Well, I've got further confirmation of something we've been reporting all morning. I just had a chance to hear from a very good source, very, very close to the heart of the matter here, and the quote is, "It's the guy." There is confidence now that the mountain of evidence is starting to build, and in fact the right people are in custody in connection with the sniper shootings. It is of course extraordinarily good news. We're starting to hear some relief and starting to see some smiles on some of the people involved in the investigation. We've heard now that there will be a press conference, we're told, not before 3 p.m. So presumably at that time the police will be able to lay out all of the details, what happened last night, what happened yesterday, hopefully, and what's going on today and what will happen in the future. And by the future, I mean that we have heard that they're preparing to have 6 murder counts filed against the suspects. They'll be tried here in Montgomery County, Maryland. This is where, of course, the majority of the murders took place in the single jurisdiction, and the hope here certainly is, among the folks handling the case, that they'll be able to move ahead here in Montgomery County with the prosecution. So it's an extraordinary string of events. You know now that it has been confirmed that a caliber .223 rifle was in fact found in the suspect vehicle in Frederick. The gun presumably will now be brought down here, if it hasn't been brought down already, to the ATF lab, which is just down the street here. We've talked an awful lot about the ATF lab, and we've seen evidence of their good work with ballistics. That weapon will now be test fired, and the slug that emerges from the barrel will be compared to the bullet fragments that have been recovered from the victims, and that will be what the police hope to be another piece of evidence in what looks like a mounting case against this pair from Bellingham, Washington.